will definitely not shut up and dribble it.
The champ is here. I must be the greatest. The champ is here.
I'm going to continue to stand with the people.
The champ is here.
I will not lose.
I'm a bad man. I took up the world.
Yes, welcome. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with we. My name is EJ, and I got my man
MH.
Yes, he's a DB of the show, and we are Black in Sports, giving a voice to the culture that won't shut up and dribble. So today we're bringing you back inside the locker room where we talk about topics in and around the game. MH, ready to do this?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I know you're excited to do this. So if you don't know, if you're just joining us, you haven't been a listener of the Black in Sports show, MH, is a very proud he's even rocking the hat right now. He is a proud Knicks fan. And if you're watching sports, in the basketball arena, the Knicks are
back.
I don't know about that. Let's slow the hell down now. But no, the Knicks are doing good things, man. So we're just going to talk a little bit about the Knicks, man. I'll just talk about the history. And there's no better way to start off, man. And you just tell us, where did your love from the Knicks, or how long have you been a Knicks fan, man? Let's start with that.
I'm gonna make it short, man. There's a guy named Carmelo Anthony that I was a big fan of when he played for the Nuggets. Spending most of my life in Denver. Okay. And when he made the transition to the Knicks, I was at a time of my life where I wanted to go to a transition too. Okay. So I was like, I'm going to be with the Knicks fan. But in this new age of player mobility, and so to answer your question, I was like 2010. But in this new age and this player mobility and, dudes changing teams every 2 weeks. Right. I'm getting too old to be falling around with folks. So I just decided
swapping jerseys and all that. Right.
I'm getting too old to be following Melo all around the league. So I just stuck with the Knicks, the Trailblazers.
Blazers still, where he got the what was it, the fifth man award or the most?
He wearing this
making up awards for him.
he's wearing up this Kendall Duckworth 00 now. And he don't even call it a number. He calls it like infinity sign or I don't know. He on the old next level of his life. I'm just gonna stay with the Knicks. So I'm a Knicks fan.
He's on some different. When you come over, the Knicks, right? There's a story, tradition, so much history, right? So do you honor that, or do you got to go back to that, or do you even understand any of that now? Since you came on, 2010, you may want to jump onto that because that may have been the glory days of the Knicks. Because they ain't been really too many things to cheer for, I would say, as a current Knicks fan.
Well, I'll put it this way, man. I think much like anybody growing up, I wanted to be like Mike, right? So I didn't necessarily was in love with the Bulls, but I like Michael Jordan. And the Knicks back in the day, they were always intriguing to me, right? For several different reasons. One, John Starks used to lick his lips a lot. And
hold on.
I feel like he started to get this ring around it. When little kids lick
and get that little crust in it.
And it turned into a mustache. I think
no. I did not know that.
It does. There's a reason why my beard thick right now.
Whoa.
Just happens that way. But anyway, yeah. So I thought the Knicks was always kind of cool back in the Jordan days. They had Xavier McDaniel, Anthony Mason, Charles Oakley, Patrick Ewing used to sweat like he had ran 14 suicides in warm-ups.
They had to have two towel boys at the foul line after him.
Yeah. So and then they had this thing at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. When you exit the court, most stadiums are set up like you go out the southwest end of the corners, or know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the Knicks exit was right behind the scores table, right behind the announcers table. They had this little tunnel that they just had.
Little loop.
Yeah, and I always thought that was intriguing with the organ playing. They got the nice defensive chant with the organ. I don't know. I've always thought they were intriguing. And then when Melo decided to go over, I was like, yeah, that's there's a reason.
So you've been to the Garden? Have you been to a Knicks game?
Yeah. It is. Have you been?
I've never been to a Knicks game.
Yeah, you
Or
go
the
to a
Garden.
Knicks.
I mean, I've only been to New York, but I've not gone for a concert or anything in the Garden. I mean, I don't know if I would spend my dollars to go watch a Knicks game. I mean, maybe if LeBron's playing or something like that, I would spend the money. But no.
It's a unique experience, though.
What's the Garden, right? It's definitely, I mean, now that goes cross, the level of play that goes on in that building. It's still an elite building, even though what's happening on the courts nightly has not been always elite.
It's elite.
But no, Jay-Z talks about selling out the Garden. Hell, Kevin Hart talked about
shit.
Yes, your boy, right? But no, he talked about selling out the Garden. So it is that milestone to be able to play in that building.
Right.
And now you're hearing all these younger players, right? So Zion was like, man, it's just something to play in the Garden. So he's been quoted saying like, oh man, it's just your game just steps up there. And a lot of people put on the show and look better than the team that's repping the Garden at sometimes. But I'm gonna stop bashing them though, because
the NBA messed that up with Zion.
Now, right?
Yeah, I mean the NBA messed that up with Zion anyway a couple years ago. I think we talked about that.
But you got old boy though. You got his teammate. Got second best.
Yeah, RJ cool.
No, man, RJ's holding his own.
Yes.
And you have an MVP candidate.
Yeah, Julius LeBron Randle.
That's insane. Well, he's like, if you talk about MVP, he's like 8 or 9 in the votes. Like he's not gonna.
How you figure that?
Well, who's okay? List them. He's not top 5.
Oh, stop! Yeah, he's top 5. He's probably 3 or 4.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
You take Joel Embiid, whatever you want to call Joel Embiid. You got Jokic. Yeah, I would probably say Chris Paul since they
hyping
top 2. The Suns have been garbage for a minute.
And every team he goes to, though, he does add that lift, right? So MVP, right? So that's 3, right? Is that 3?
And right now the Knicks are 34-28, 4th place. So that means they would have home court advantage in the playoff series.
Hold on, but you saying
Julius LeBron Randle is number 4, if not higher.
Listen, that's not
20, 10, 6 assists. That's MVP numbers.
What about Curry? He's not above Curry. I mean, Curry's out right now.
His team's not in the playoffs.
Your team's not in the playoffs. We need to get that drop. Playoffs? Playoffs?
They're not in the playoffs.
No, I'm not putting him in the top 5. I can't. No.
They're not in the playoffs. The Knicks are in the playoffs.
Gosh, yes, they're tied for 4th right now.
Yeah. Home court advantage. We're the Warriors. They not. Julius LeBron Randle is the MVP candidate. He should be top 3, but we'll settle with 4.
Can we move on to the next topic? Because I can't.
Go ahead.
The audacity that we're actually putting this out on the airwaves that you feel that he's a top 3 MVP.
I really can't name 3 or 4 players having the best. I already named 3. But outside of those 3, there's nobody having a better season than Julius Randle. Period. Okay. Point blank.
So technically, you guys are making it to the playoffs. You don't feel you're doing damage in the playoffs, though, do you?
Yeah, we'll be. If the standings stay how they are now, we'll match up with the Atlanta Hawks. We done swept them this season. In the season series. So
because that's who you guys are the tiebreaker. You guys are tied, right, with them, right?
Yeah, and then we would have to, play, Brooklyn in a subway, I guess, kind of series or a bridge or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm. Who wins that?
I mean, I'm not stupid. probably that All-Star team that they got, but it's cool. We setting the stage for something big.
Oh, so New York's on the comeback. This is just
we back. We back.
No, that's a little much.
There's going to be a championship before my daughter's in 2nd grade. I guarantee there will be a championship before my little goes to elementary school.
Today. We're putting that in the show. No, put that in the show notes.
April 27th.
We're gonna put that in the show notes.
There will be an NBA championship before my little girl goes to elementary school.
Oh yeah, there'll be a championship. They announce a championship winner every year.
The Knicks will be an NBA champion before my little girl goes back to school. Book it. Whatever you want to do, sign it. April 27, 2021. Write it down. Sticky note.
All that, huh?
All of it.
Okay. You have proclaimed that. But let's get back to reality, man, and talk a little bit more about just the history. So we know LaMelo. Well, wow, I just said LaMelo. That's funny. That's actually kind of disrespect. But anyway, Melo is your favorite player, right?
Yeah.
Who are some of your top? Who are your top 5 Knick players all time?
Carmelo Anthony.
Yep.
Bernard King.
Yep.
Patrick Ewing.
Okay.
I can't forget the best dressed Russell Westbrook before Westbrook. Clyde Frazier. That's
I give it Walt.
He's in there. And then because I know of his game, my dad would disrespect me if I didn't say him. Earl Monroe would be number 5.
The Pearl.
Yeah.
You got to give love to the Pearl. Okay.
I heard he was sweet. I didn't see him, but I heard he was sweet.
I mean, yeah. All right. So here's one. There have been a lot of movies, and we kind of touched on this. That
please don't tell me you're about to get some out. Okay, I'm gonna let you finish.
But Beyonce had the best video of all time. You have a favorite Knick movie? Because
I thought you was about to say a movie that I think is hilarious.
Please don't tell me you think Eddie's hilarious. Yes. Please do not tell me you think
that man hitting that dead. That man hitting that shoulder.
Oh, yo. So for those who don't, please give the premise of the movie.
Oh, Eddie's a super fan. Eddie played by Whoopi Goldberg.
Absolutely.
She's a super fan.
Sitting in the nosebleeds up there.
In the nosebleeds. I can't remember, but I think there was a contest or something.
Yep, yeah, something like that.
And she hit a half court shot, and it was like a gimmick to bring excitement to the season. So she hit the shot, and they
were not good. Is that
they weren't good? Yeah,
like life imitating art, one of those type of things.
I guess, yeah, easy to handle Knicks. But she made it. She was like a coach, and they end up making the playoffs, I think, or towards the end, or something. And there was something weird with the owner, and I can't remember that. Can't remember that, but yeah, that's the gist of the movie.
So that's one of your movies.
Yeah, that man, whatever that man was doing his shoulders. One of them dancers.
I gotta find that clip. We gotta post that clip because that shit's hilarious, man. All right, so that's like the biggest movie, but there's been some like documentaries and acclaim for Knick stuff. So how did you feel about Linsanity?
I thought it was disrespectful, to be honest with you.
Disrespectful in what way? For him to get that much attention?
Yes, A1, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he did have a stretch of like 8 games that he played well. But I thought it was disrespect that Carmelo Anthony had to play second fiddle to Jeremy Lin. Like, how disrespectful is that? And where's Jeremy Lin now? And you make
talk about people's tattoos.
Yeah, come on, man. That's disrespectful. So I thought
he's rocking dreadlocks, man. That's what he's doing.
He just got a pair of shoes, by the way. We're gonna add that in the show. Yeah, he got his own shoe.
Oh no,
some Jay Lynn's or whatever they call them. He has a signature shoe.
So you copping those, Mr. Shoehead?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I was never a Jeremy Lin fan, man. I just wasn't. It was cool. Shout out to my boy Sihan.
Okay.
It was Jeremy Lin's probably number 1 fan at the time.
Was he number 1 of the fan club?
Yeah, he was definitely. But yeah, I thought it was disrespectful for Carmelo Anthony because they kind of try to say Melo ran him out, and Melo was the reason why they didn't work. It's like don't disrespect Carmelo Anthony. That's his team.
So last one. Have you seen the 30 for 30? Bernie and Ernie.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think about that?
Classic.
No, 100%.
It's a classic. Yeah, it's a classic.
They did. I mean, the 30 for 30s are always amazing. Like the angles they take on it, and you know how they shine the light. So I'm just checking to see where you are on your Knick fandom, man. Just just pulling out a few things.
I mean, I know a little bit, man. Like,
so hold on, who's Pop's team then?
I don't know if Pop's got a basketball team, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So another thing, especially when you talk about New York, right? It's that that front row. Okay, you guys got big name celebrities that are so-called supposedly Knick fans, right? Who do you think epitomizes the Knicks as a super fan when you think of the Knicks?
Oh, the mascot, of course.
Mr. Lee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jungle Fever. Mr. Jungle Fever, of course.
Mookie.
It's gotta be Spike.
It's so confusing though, right? Like it's funny that he's a Knicks fan and he was in all Jordan's commercials. Mars.
It is interesting. But like everybody in that era, we were all Jordan. We all wanted to be like
Everybody
Mike.
wanted to be like Mike, no matter what. So a lot of Knicks players want to be like Mike.
All right. If you're gonna lose to him.
Okay, so list of people that they named as your top celebrities. So of course Spike was number 1 on there. Howard Stern, Olivia Wilde, actor, Kate Upton, swimsuit model, Drew Barrymore, Chris Rock, Alicia Keys, Jerry Seinfeld, 50 Cent, and then there's probably some others. Okay.
How did Kate Upton get that high on the list?
Because she was dating old boy, wasn't she dating
I'm just trying to figure out. Kate Upton, what, 20, 22? Like, how she this high on the list?
She was on the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. That's how she gets up there.
Oh, I could have thought of a couple. I mean, you could have put my man on there, Ben Stiller.
Ben, yeah, Ben was on there.
Hired Woody Allen.
I didn't want to put Woody Allen, man.
I mean, they hired Kate Upton. How did she make the list in the top 3? Speaking of MVP,
would you rather be sitting next to him with your daughter, Woody Allen, or Kate Upton?
Okay.
So anyway,
yeah, I can't afford them seats anyway.
Well, and he was sitting up a little higher anyway. So the question I want to pose is, who has the better front row, you or the Lakers?
I mean, without question, the Knicks. For one, everybody. I mean,
I thought you were absolutely going to be honest in this and not let your fandom kind of get in the way. But go ahead.
No,
Listen,
man.
obviously, the Knicks. For what reason?
Stars versus Junior Plastics of LA. I mean, I think.
I mean,
it's
I don't
easy.
call Jay-Z and Beyonce. They
don't. Who? Do they sit courtside at Staples all the time?
All the time.
Wait, since when? When am I missed that? Since LeBron?
Yeah. Right. Since LeBron is definitely a start.
Nah, man. I mean, who can you consistently name on the the Lakers front court besides Kardashians, OJ, and and my boy?
Hey OJ, we still want you on the show, man. We're working on that. Nah. You think so?
Yeah, I think it's the Knicks easily.
All right, people. So now I need the people to vote. We don't put that on Twitter. Who has the best?
We named about 10, including Kate Upton for the Knicks. We've named 1 or 4, whatever you want to.
I didn't look up the Lakers. I just kind of thought of that in this sense. Don't make me look up the Lakers.
We know Jack and Magic Johnson.
You said Jack.
And then a bunch of random people that are inspiring actors.
Rihanna has definitely been courtside.
Rihanna's courtside Golden State. See, that was the Golden State era where they had some folks courtside.
So
that was that era.
Well, Golden State was a short era. I don't even think because theirs was like E40 and Sweater Mom or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
All right. Some disrespect in your franchise to a legend, man. So what's up with the beef, man? with
Oak?
ownership and Oak, man. Why they treat Oak like that, man?
Yeah, I mean, if there is a downfall to the Knicks, obviously it has probably something to do with what the public and I guess the NBA and everybody.
Oh, you don't do the public and media? Is that what you're gonna try to hit us with?
Well, I mean, if from what has been read, if you're a star player on the team, the owner, Mr. Dolan probably treats you nice. So I'm sure Carmelo Anthony has a way different opinion of James Dolan than the public, his public persona, right?
You ever think? So
and Oak that was a little disrespectful. You don't treat a legend like that. And then Patrick Ewing recently was like, security was like, "Where are your credentials?" He
said, "Do you know who I am?" Hey, he let it be known.
I started this barbecue business.
This is all I get. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Oak no, you don't let it be known. Like, listen,
in the press conference,
this motherfucker down limb. Can't change who we were. So yeah, what's up? This is constant disrespect, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think Spike Lee a couple years ago was kind of mad because they made him go. Hey man, you got to go to general admission, bro. Right. Hey, you can't come. You can't come to the employee line no more.
See what happened is we
sent this in an email to all the ticket holders. You can't go through this door no more.
Yo, that was mad ill. That was mad ill. So being the number 2 team in New York now, like, how has that affected your fandom?
I heard Jalen Rose say something that was kind of funny recently. He said, "The Knicks in New York, the Knicks are still number 1. That's no doubt about it. No. But everywhere else, they're number 2."
Well, hold on. The number 2 team, because you had an opportunity to get Durant, and
we don't care.
Flat Earther. You don't act like you don't care. That's just like saying you had an opportunity to get LeBron and you don't care. You care.
Nah, I mean we missed the bullet. We missed the bullet with the Flat Earther. So I'm glad because he just takes days off and randomly. It's all good. And then KD,
man, he can't recoup.
Don't say that, man. Don't call him that.
Don't call him. That's stupid.
Don't call him out his name. But
what is his name? Isn't it like little feather dot?
See, you about to have Kyrie tweet about you.
I know, right? I'm
some
scared.
Poetry, yeah. Some poetry.
I'll just get KD to handle. They be talking.
Thanks.
Like KD has to be like, yo, what's this? Like he be saying it like, what's his name? Right? Yeah. They have to have that kind of.
KD, I told you he on that Beethoven. I'm not wearing deodorant. Einstein kind of shit. I don't know, just that weird, whatever. I'm just a hooper type of thing, and I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect me. I don't know. He on some weird.
I'll brush my hair, huh? He just
both of them on some weird stuff. So whatever.
Maybe they like what they call the odd couple, right? The perfect match. All right. Yeah. So, who is the nemesis? The player that got on your nerves as a Knicks fan?
That played for the Knicks, or against the Knicks.
Against the Knicks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably
that you probably today.
I mean, it's gonna be blasphemy to say this, but I'm not. Kobe Bryant. I was. I don't know. I always felt like he was trying to be too much like Jordan in the Garden. It's like, yeah, man, just be Kobe. I get it. Jordan's already done that. Just be Kobe.
Just be Kobe.
Yeah.
I know who someone used to do a lot of damage to y'all was Reggie Miller.
Yeah. Yeah. He
really good.
He did but see, Reggie Miller never won nothing either, right? So at the end of the day, you weren't a champion no way anyway.
No,
so what does that matter?
Right, you do that all day, but
yeah, second, you don't get no championships. Right. I don't care. Fall back in line.
Wendy's commercial.
Yeah.
All right, so another top fan that we have to kind of shed a light on. He's been, definitely in the news as of recent. So, your boy.
Hold on.
What? He's a Knicks fan. It's like brotherhood. Like it's
Yeah. I don't like the way you shifted your shoulders when you said that.
Hey. So, what's his name?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Mm-mm.
The male version of Karen, Michael Rappaport.
Oh God.
Big Knicks fan, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's you just gonna shrug him off like that?
Yeah. Michael Rappaport, that was weak, bro. He know that too. That was weak.
You see his apology? He's been going out doing his little apology tour, saying like he didn't like what's happened to Durant.
The next time I see Michael Rappaport is on Atypical when they come out with a new season on Netflix. That's probably the next time I'll care to see him.
There it is. So you had a really big proclamation. So I am looking for, do you have a time frame? You said 2-3 years? How old is baby girl? She just turned 1.
Yeah, so she's like,
you got a year, brother. So this is gonna happen within a year?
I said before elementary school.
I thought you said,
what did I say? We run the tape back.
We got to run the tape back.
We don't gotta do that. I'll make it easier.
Let's get it.
Give the Knicks. I need to see what's going to happen in the next couple summers. But get the Knicks
in the next couple summers. You think y'all gonna get some free agents?
No, it's not even that, man. So here's the thing about the NBA, and this is a topic that we don't have to get into now because I think it's a whole another 10, 15 minutes. But super teams, right?
Oh yeah,
we all get geeked out about super teams, and they usually last for 2 to 3 summers. So after we ride this wave of whatever the Nets are, and then once LeBron James, if he ever gets tired, then that's when the Knicks will come, into play there. So I think that's I literally think that's 2 to 3 years from now. That's all going to happen.
Would you take old LeBron and his son?
With the Knicks?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably when we get LeBron. When he decides to go bald.
We just let it all go. It's all good.
Yeah, he just decides to go bald. That's probably when we get LeBron. But it looked like LeBron, I mean, he still probably got about 5 years left in. So if you want to spend two good ones in New York and get a championship, I'll be a King James fan.
All day, huh? Switch it up?
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, that is all the shine that I think I have in my being to give to the Knicks, man. Is there anything you want to leave the people with before we sign off, man?
Yeah, 9-game winning streak. Just lost a tough one to the Suns. Tom Thibodeau, Coach of the Year. Julius LeBron Randle, All-NBA, MVP candidate. RJ Barrett, Comeback Player of the Year. I mean, nothing happened to him, but they disrespected him. Comeback Player of the Year. Emmanuel Quickley, All-Rookie team. The Knicks are back.
Officially.
They're back, man. Young team, Worldwide West running that thing. He gonna get the right players in there for us.
And the front office. Worldwide West is still doing. He makes magic.
We're making moves. Anybody that's a CAA rep, that's a player, they have a chance to be on the Knicks. Zion will finally be where he's supposed to be. That we gotta wait a little bit for that. But he will finally be where he's supposed to be. It's happening, man. Shout out to Derrick Rose and his his 8 dreadlocks and 2 working knees right now. See you, boy, Alex Burke. He's killing it.
Okay.
Obi Toppin, he's got to figure out what he's doing, but he's coming. My boy Mitchell Robinson, top 5 young center in the game. We gotta get Frankie Smokes and Kevin Knox. They gotta come up. But Knicks coming, bro. They coming. And I don't want anybody jumping on the bandwagon when they win. I don't want that.
You don't want no bandwagon. You only know if you ain't down now.
Nope.
You ain't taking tickets.
No.
You gave all those shout outs. Coach Tibb doesn't get no love.
I said Coach of the Year.
Coach of the Year.
Easily.
Okay.
Easily. And shout out to Woody. Mike was an assistant coach, but got a job at his dream job, Indiana University. Go do your thing, Woody.
There it is. There it is.
And Melo, you can come back. Finish your career in the Garden.
Nah, leave that alone. just leave that one alone.
Come back next year, get your ring.
Well, we had a couple questions for you, man. So definitely let us know. Tell us how you feel about the show. We always love your feedback, man. And I can't wait to release, man. Getting ready to figure out how we're gonna do these live shows and get your feedbacks on this. Because I would have loved to have some help. Call in, especially with these Knicks. You gotta, the Knicks fans are like Patriot fans and like Jets fans, and you just gotta deal and put up with them. But thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed today's show. Share it. Please follow us on Black and Sports on all of our platforms. Just stay safe, practice gratitude, and know we're rooting for you.
Screaming, all us blacks got is sports and entertainment until we even.
Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. Yeah. Yeah. Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. Spent about 2 racks on handmade new rags. Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. That's everybody from sports to college class to rap and back.